Welcome back to Lakers News. Get ready, because a flood of speculation is rising, and it's not in our favor. According to a recent prediction circulating on social media, the New York team is about to make one of the biggest moves in free agent signings in NBA history. They're preparing to close a deal with one of the league's biggest stars this summer. Yes, that's right. The star may be heading to Madison Square Garden, putting the Lakers' championship chances at risk. Before dismissing this as just another assumption, it's important to consider the signs that support this possibility. The leaders of the New York team have made public statements about their desire to attract big names. Just last month, it was reported that the franchise is looking to bolster its roster with standout talent, suggesting that the city's rich tradition and playoff prospects make it an extremely attractive location. The player, despite being 39 years old, continues to put up MVP-worthy statistics, averaging 27 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds per game. He's already experienced the glamour of Hollywood. But could the allure of the Broadway lights, the vibrant energy of the Garden, and the potential for marketing partnerships in a major hub be enough to convince him to leave his legacy with the California team behind? The report suggests it might, and several expert opinions seem to back this idea. The player's contract situation is crucial here. He has a player option for the 2025 to 2026 season, which means he could choose to become an unrestricted free agent this summer. While Los Angeles has the emotional advantage of being his hometown, management has not hesitated to tie roster formation to his decision. The executive has gathered young talent and draft assets. But if he decides to leave, all of these strategies could quickly fall apart. And let's be realistic. We're watching how the New York payroll is increasing, creating cap space this season to target major league players. They're supposedly adjusting their financial structure for this possibility. This isn't fantasy, it's a reality. Imagine a great athlete wearing New York's jersey, pulling off incredible plays over other players, recording triple-doubles in front of passionate fans at the Garden, showing courage in clutch moments beneath the arena's imposing scoreboard. Just imagining this is enough to keep many up at night. For the California team, this represents a true nightmare. Years of building a brand, cultivating an identity around a mantra of loyalty could dissipate with a single press conference in New York. It would be a disaster. However, there's no need to panic. The management is already preparing contingency plans. This update on the team rumors aims to outline what might happen next. First, take a look at New York's offer. They aren't just presenting incentives. They're offering a carefully assembled roster. They've already secured defensive talents and shooters to maximize the team's function. They've promised a style that fits the players' abilities, revealing a hybrid offensive approach that prioritizes pace and spacing, along with pick-and-roll strategies and isolation opportunities. The arena is famous for its energetic fan base, which can become loud in the blink of an eye. It's exactly the kind of environment that's been described as electrifying. And, of course, the city has never lacked off-court advantages, with a global sponsorship machine, luxurious accommodations, and abundant media coverage. But perhaps the most convincing factor is the pursuit of legacy. He's already broken numerous records, but one achievement still eludes him: a championship with a franchise other than his hometown or California team. Winning a title in New York, a city that hasn't celebrated a victory since 1973, would cement his status as one of the greatest legends in basketball history. Sources point out that advisors close to the player have shared narratives about rewriting history by ending the New York team's title drought. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that may be irresistible. Certainly, the California team isn't standing still. Management has already cleared cap space to keep the player and others, while exploring options to add defensive reinforcements and versatile players to form the ideal roster for competition. They've held private workouts with blockers and spoken to respected player agents, seeking to acquire high-level shooters. If the player chooses to go elsewhere, the Californians could shift their focus. They might consider other potential talents. However, none of these athletes hold the same weight for the franchise. It's like trying to replace a star with a generic figure and expecting the same shine. This is where the situation gets intriguing. Sources indicate that the New York team plans to present an attractive offer. Maximum salary, lifetime endorsement deals, and even promises of front office roles after retirement are on the table. They are aiming for a future that extends beyond the court, positioning him as the icon of New York basketball. Moreover, he harbors ambitions that transcend the sport, getting involved in successful documentaries and investing in media projects. New York offers untapped opportunities. Film studios, iconic arenas, and partnerships with entertainment companies form a true multimedia empire. However, it's necessary to have a clear vision of reality. The player's loyalty to the California team is deep, isn't it? He has left his mark on the team's arena. He's integrated into the local culture, attending Hollywood premieres and glamorous charity events. His family is well established in the city. This goes beyond basketball. It's about family bonds. This emotional connection will be leveraged by the leadership to convince him to stay. However, the rumors about the New York team are growing. Every time you check your social media, new rumors pop up. The possibility of his transfer to this team is trending high in international discussions. The shadow of betrayal looms over every California team practice, every press conference from the management, and every interview with the player. We need to prepare for what's next. Draft day, the trade window, and pre-draft workouts indicate that this narrative is far from over. This is the first part of our detailed analysis. Next, we will examine California team tactics, from discreet meetings with general managers of other teams to alternative planning for the summer if the player decides not to stay. Let's dissect the complexities related to the salary cap, draft night strategies, and the genuine effort to reaffirm to the player that California City will always be his home. Keep the excitement about the team's updates. If you're still riding the highs and lows of this potential trade saga, prepare yourself because things are about to get strategic. We've already explored the challenging possibility of his transfer to another team. Now, we'll analyze each carefully planned move that the management might take to avoid this undesirable outcome and preserve the dynasty. Consider this your strategic guide for the off-season, full of excitement and unwavering loyalty, because we are the California team, and we won't let our star leave. The first item on the agenda is the emotional campaign. Remember those initiatives that gain support for a cause? We need a media boost that brings the player back, capturing attention on all platforms. The team should spread inspiring stories, like the player mentoring youth in his community, nostalgic footage of his memorable plays in front of enthusiastic fans, and testimonials from former teammates reaffirming that California is his true home. Social media, fan pages, and influencers should flood their platforms with positive messages to ensure he stays in the city. Every time the player checks his phone, he should be greeted by an overwhelming wave of affection, reminding him that his legacy thrives here. At the same time, the team should start accumulating wins already. It's true that the season is over, but informal workouts and summer league reports are significant. It's crucial to highlight every practice moment where he and his teammates connect on impressive plays or tactical sessions where they analyze footage together. Let's ensure that everyone, especially the player, remembers the unique chemistry that only thrives in his city. Leaked videos showing exceptional plays are key to emphasizing the excitement that surrounds the team. It's important to highlight the key training moments, showcasing exceptional plays and player collaboration, focusing on the strategic discussions that analyze past performances. We should remind everyone of the unbeatable chemistry that evokes a legendary basketball era. A recently released video of an impressive half-court shot serves as a reminder that the locker room remains a space where experienced players can mentor the new generation while pursuing titles. Moving to the central goal, retaining top-tier talents with a standout roster is crucial. Management must make it clear that the team is optimizing its potential for championships. It's vital to secure a defensive asset that has been sought after for several seasons. One suggestion would be to pursue a player known for his defensive skills and shot-blocking ability, which would greatly strengthen the team's interior defense. Imagine the headlines: the acquisition of a key player to bolster defense, alongside another key player. Alternatively, if that player isn't available, signing an experienced center to a multi-year deal could be a strategic move, considered as a revitalization project. The synergy already established with the team's star player, combined with rebound skills, would perfectly complement the offensive strategies. Just offering a substantial contract and highlighting each practice session would provoke reactions from rival teams, signaling serious ambitions. At the same time, weaknesses on the wings should be addressed, as they've already hindered playoff success. The priority should be discussing with another franchise the acquisition of a versatile player who can defend top-level opponents and also be a long-range threat. Making this search public would likely create tension among rival fans. Would the opposing team have to part with valuable assets in trade? The star player would notice the commitment to providing strong perimeter defense alongside an emerging player, indicating that the supporting system is robust. If the star player decides to leave, the secondary plan would have to rely more on the emerging European superstar, allowing a shift in focus towards seeking elite offensive talents. However, loyalty remains essential. If trade rumors persist, management may consider giving signals of openness to discussions about prominent players, but such developments would likely cause a strong reaction among dedicated fans. The team has the capability to make a smooth transition to a strategy focused on acquiring stars, possibly using existing contracts to target standout talents. However, loyalty is a core value. If trade rumors continue to surface, management must subtly convey that it is open to discussions about key players, though this will undoubtedly stir up unrest among the fan base if a beloved player leaves. The underlying message is clear. There is a desire to seek out top-tier talent, but only if the star player remains in the picture. This strategy involves attracting other stars with the presence of an essential player, emphasizing that the true future depends on team unity, rather than constant roster changes. Financial considerations are crucial, with cap space essential for these transactions. Management must assure all players that every financial detail is being carefully managed. It has been stated that the team will generate significant cap space by trading certain supporting players at minimal costs. Statements suggesting willingness to make financial sacrifices for the right acquisitions will indicate that there is flexibility. When reviewing financial plans, players should see favorable numbers, not restrictive details. They need assurances that the team can support their contracts alongside high-level teammates, should they desire that. Such transparency promotes trust. Now, let's examine the approach regarding opposing rumors. Whenever rival team speculations emerge, it's necessary to act quickly to address and debunk these narratives. Quick responses to reliable news sources should emphasize unwavering loyalty and strong connections developed over time. Authentic emotions and genuine admiration should shine through, avoiding overly scripted comments. Sincere moments of interaction with fans and community engagement should be shared to highlight the bond that can't be replicated anywhere else. The allure of rival arenas is insignificant compared to the authentic connections built at home. Now, we must focus on the importance of stability within the coaching staff. The head coach must be recognized as a trusted ally, reinforcing the narrative of maintaining team unity. Sharing sincere moments that demonstrate a positive relationship will strengthen the perception of the coach as a leader committed to fostering a cohesive environment. If external rumors begin to affect key players, it will be vital for them to remember the unique understanding their coach has developed, built over time, and through shared experiences. After post-game ice creams, quotes about mutual respect will be shared, and headlines will highlight how the coach is keeping the group cohesive. If rumors affect the star player, they will remember that no coach understands them like their current mentor, who has shared the All-Star Game experience with them and established a true relationship of trust. This personal bond is invaluable. For a high-risk move, let murmurs about the intention to become the most valuable player circulate. Imagine a confidential conversation where internal sources hint that the player has shown interest in pursuing another MVP award or another title to add to his stats. Suddenly, the focus shifts from rivalries to his own path to greatness. The narrative changes from discussing whether he should leave to where he can truly cement his legacy. The current team should be the only answer. Remind him that the voting in Los Angeles will celebrate every record he breaks in front of historic crowds in the arena, among the loyal fans who've supported him since 2018. This has both personal and significant meaning. It's important not to underestimate the subtle leaks. Strategic details need to keep the rumors alive, but always ahead of any attempts to debunk them. Suggest that his agent has discreetly explored options in other cities about how a three-team trade might be planned, but quickly emphasize that his primary focus is first to unlock potential in Los Angeles. Keep the rivals destabilized. In the trade game, the goal is for the rivals to chase shadows while a stronghold is being built in Los Angeles. Finally, rally the grassroots supporters, activating dedicated fan clubs to create murals with the athlete's jersey on the walls. Organize meetups at the Coliseum. Broadcast every practice live and distribute free stickers at local coffee shops. Turn the city of Los Angeles into a vibrant testament to why only LA deserves the player. When he exits the team's meeting room and witnesses hundreds of fans shouting his name and wearing handmade shirts with support messages, he will feel a tug at the thought of leaving all this love for the cold seats of another arena. This is more than just an offseason. It's a battle for the essence of Lakers basketball. The rumor is a threat aimed at her heart. We can fight it with unity, strategy, and an unbreakable connection between the player, the franchise, and the fan base. Let's flood social media with voices, silence the discussions, and show that no city in the world values its legacy like Los Angeles. This was a story where passion intertwines with preparation, and every rumor transforms into an opportunity. Stay high, stay proud, and as always, stay united. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, in a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples through the NBA, Julius Randle has reached an agreement to leave the Minnesota Timberwolves and return to the Los Angeles Lakers. The surprising move comes amid what many believe to be a stable period in Randle's career with the Timberwolves, where he was beginning to find a strong rhythm alongside a talented young roster. Now, the 29-year-old forward is set to rejoin the team that originally drafted him in 2014, reigniting a relationship that ended back in 2018. Randle's decision has left fans and analysts stunned, especially given the Timberwolves' recent strong performance in the Western Conference. Known for his physical presence in the paint, improved shooting range, and leadership qualities, Randle was considered a core part of Minnesota's plans moving forward. His sudden departure raises questions about the franchise's ability to retain star power and signals a bold move from the Lakers' front office as they seek to reshape their roster around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. For the Lakers, the addition of Randle could prove to be a game-changer. With the franchise desperate to return to championship contention, bringing back a versatile forward who is familiar with the city, the fan base, and the pressure of playing in LA could give them the edge they've been missing. Randle has matured significantly since his first stint in Los Angeles, developing into a two-time All-Star and a proven scorer who can also facilitate and rebound at a high level. This surprise signing is not only a strategic move, it's also symbolic. Randle's return represents a full-circle moment in his career and a significant statement of intent from the Lakers. As speculation swirls around future trades and potential roster shakeups, one thing is clear. The Lakers are all in, and with Randle back in purple and gold, the rest of the league has been put on notice. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.